Hi everybody, welcome along to the Just Dive In CIC series of stories about our wonderful participants. This story is about a little boy we're going to call Jonathan. Jonathan has autism and ADHD, and at age 9, Jonathan has been excluded from a lot of clubs, a lot of kind of football clubs and different clubs that he's taken part in. The wee boy had been excluded from quite a lot of them due to his autism, his ADHD. He had observed one of our posters in a local leisure centre and had indicated that he wanted to take part. Jonathan was fairly non-verbal, but high functioning, as in could understand things, just wasn't particularly communicative. However, saw our poster in the leisure centre and oh my god, that lit a wee fire under him. He was like, oh my god, what do I do? Not obviously the way I'm saying it, but you take my meaning. Mum contacted me one evening, it was about 7:45, she phoned me and she spent 45 minutes on the phone telling me all the reasons why Jonathan couldn't take part in scuba diving. Obviously stuff that she's been told repeatedly by other providers of different activities. So she asked at the end of the 45 minutes, because I just let her talk, because I felt like the woman needed to speak. And at the end of it, I said to her, listen, thanks very much for all that information, but if Jonathan wants to take part, then yeah, we'll no problem. So she was like, oh my God, great. So she booked him in. I just made them fill out a wee medical form, standard procedure anyway. It was all no's, so it was fine. Fast forward to the Wednesday, and they arrive, and all the mums are standing, they're filling in the paperwork, and then Mum was stood over Jonathan. She's saying, now Jonathan won't do this, and Jonathan can't do this, and Jonathan, and I was like, Mum, listen, I totally get it, but you've told me all this information, let me crack on, you pop in behind the glass, sit, have a cuppa, and just watch what's happening. No problem. So away she went. I understood her anxiety, I really did. So Jonathan stood next to another little boy just the way it happened to be, and as I explained to all the students, when you're scuba diving you never dive alone, you always dive with a buddy. So I'm going to make you buddy up with a wee pal, and what you're going to have to do underwater, I need to see you communicating with each other and staying, you know, safe underwater. And okay, fine, no problem. So I showed them this was what okay, just one hand, but it's a question and an answer, so if somebody does this to you, you've got to answer them. If you're not okay, it's this. No. And if you want to go up, it's that. If you want to go down, it's this. And then I usually put in a wee bit, say left and right, but we're just having a dance, okay? And it breaks the tension a wee bit. So, as I say, Jonathan was standing next to this little boy, and I said, the two of you are going to be buddies. You're going to have to be close together. You're going to have to stick to each other. Do you understand? And they both went, and I went, brilliant. Understanding. Got them into the pool, got them all into the kit, get them all under the water. And underwater, they were having an absolute blast. You could tell that they were children who were just loving the water. And the fact that scuba diving makes it them able to be underwater and breathing